This episode of Cousins and Sons is brought to you by Authentic Muay Thai Supply. This is an online fightwear store where you can find the best, most authentic Muay Thai protection gear, training gear, boxing gloves, and Muay Thai shorts straight up from Thailand. Good prices, good people. Check them out over at authenticmuaythaisupply.com and enjoy this episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
Nailed it, Pepper.
You'll be proud of someone. Just give me a chance to make yourself. If you don't like me here, I will be someone else.
We're back.
Back, Cousins and Sons,
Yes, yes.
episode 15.
Is it 15?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a lucky number, but it's 15.
It's 15. There
So
you
what's
go.
up, dude?
What's up?
Tell us what's going on, man.
No,
What's
actually,
going on in your world?
no, in my world. Actually, it's a good day. It's a good day. It's a sad day. Depending
It's a
on.
sad day.
It's a sad
you didn't
day.
see her anyway.
I know, but that's the thing. I don't see her, but it's sad for the rest of the family who does see her all the time. My sister just joined the Navy today. She got she flies to Chicago for basics. So bravo, wunderbar.
Yeah.
So I figured for Travis trivia,
Woo-woo.
we would do a ASVAB test.
Yeah.
It's more of a. It's only like 9 questions. It's more to see if you should even take the ASVAB test, is what this is. And judging by our knowledge, probably not.
Or well, we just won't join the military.
Yeah.
Which we weren't planning on it anyways, I guess.
Yeah.
So, but any little whatever of hope that we might have had.
Yeah. This will just,
Yeah, this will just ensure that we're not getting in.
yeah.
So,
You guys
Travis.
ready to take the ASVAB,
Yes,
everyone?
sir.
Or at least a abbreviated version of it?
Yeah.
ASVAB
Yes.
test. Before you take the Armed Service Vocational Aptitude Battery, that's what it actually stands for.
Yeah, I don't want to cheat.
Yeah. It says General Science. That's your first question. General Science has the ability to answer questions on a variety of science topics. I'm not going to list all the topics, but it's like astronomy, geology, meteorology, and oceanography. So,
Wow.
question number 1. Your General Science question. In little a, C, little l, is more commonly known as A, nickel chlorine, B, pepper, C, salt, or D, sugar.
NaCl. I would say
Nickel.
nickel
I'll say
chlorine.
A. Say A.
Right? A.
Is it A?
It's a red herring. It's salt.
Oh, fucking salt.
Fucking salt.
You know, this is
So I don't fuck with that salt.
proud of you, sister, for getting that
Yeah,
one right.
okay.
She
okay.
actually did really good on
Chemistry,
this test,
huh?
too. She did
Really?
really, yeah.
How good? Do you know
Like,
her
she had a
score?
choice to, instead of like, oh, no, you're so dumb, you have to go this route. No, she got to choose. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that's how it
All right,
works.
this next one, I'm going to let you guys know if you get it wrong, you're both retarded. I need you to. Okay. So no pressure.
Okay.
This is arithmetic
thing
reasoning.
we already do
So
that.
arithmetic reasoning tests the ability to solve basic arithmetic problems encountered in everyday life. So question number 2 for the arithmetic reasoning. If there are 3/4 of gas in a gallon container, how full is the container? 50%, 60%, 75%, or 80%?
How full is it? If there's 3
Tip-
quarters, I would say 75%.
My uncle just made fun of me for this too.
Yeah.
Are you saying 75?
Yeah.
Good, because
75.
that's the answer.
Thank God.
I would've
you
been
were
was still so
you made
scared.
me look
I
better.
was still
I
so
would be so
scared,
upset
though.
with you guys.
Some of those are just like, I'm still
Because
scared.
it's four
Yeah,
quarts.
it's
in the
scary.
gallon. Okay,
It's
I get
scary.
it. I get it.
It's fair.
It's not something you fucking think about every day.
All right,
Least
so
I
your
know. I
next
go around
category.
just looking at
Yeah,
quarts.
and you don't have a...
Just looking at chords.
You know what I mean? Oh shit! All right, what's next?
Word knowledge.
Ooh,
Word knowledge has the ability to understand the meaning of words through synonyms. So, observe most nearly means. So, observe most nearly
most nearly.
means maintain, watch, organize, or protest.
I'll go with B.
You're going to go with B with observe most nearly means watch?
Oh, it's definitely not maintain.
It's not going to be maintain. Observes most nearly...
Organize, not that, and it's not protest. So B.
Yeah,
watch.
You're correct. Yeah.
Woo!
Woo!
So we only got one wrong.
So
far.
Jeez.
Out of
Sorry,
3.
I don't know why I've been so negative to you guys. I'm sorry.
It's true,
No,
though.
do it. It's
true.
entertaining.
Next category is paragraph comprehension. Paragraph comprehension tests the ability to obtain information from written material and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, according to the paragraph, the economic power of nations is. Let me read you the paragraph here. Sorry. Nations are political and military units, but they are not necessarily the most important units in economic life, nor are they very much alike in any economic sense. All that nations really have in common is the political aspects of their sovereignty. Indeed, the failure of national governments to control economic forces suggests that nations are irrelevant to promoting economic success. Now, if you need me to read that again, I will. But it says, according to the paragraph, the economic power of nations is A, controlled by political and military success, B, the basis of their political success, C, limited to a few powerful nations, or D, relatively unimportant.
Irrelevant.
I wish it was D. Wait, what?
I don't know.
You want me to read it again?
Hang on.
You want me to read it again?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so here's a paragraph. Nations are political and military units, but they are not necessarily the most important units in economic life, nor are they very much alike in an economic sense. All that nations really have in common are the political aspects of their sovereignty. Indeed, the failure of a nation's governments to control economic forces suggests that nations are irrelevant to promoting economic success.
I'm going to say D.
D, relatively unimportant? That is correct.
Okay.
Woo! That one made me
Damn.
nervous.
Yeah, I know, right?
But I mean, that's what I gathered from it. But
Yeah.
also, like, God damn,
I think I
that was
said that
convoluted.
before you reread it, but I was still just like scared because I'm like, I was like, how many times? Yeah, the words. How many times are you going to say government?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I was
economics?
trying to connect them all. It's like, yeah. All right.
Gotta connect them all.
Mathematics knowledge. Oh my God, this is my
God.
specialty.
You better get that mathematic
Fine.
knowledge, yo.
Yeah, let's hit it.
Whoa. Okay, if x plus y equals 2 and x minus y equals 1, then is it A, x equals 1, y equals 1, B, x equals 2, y equals 2, C, x equals 3/2, wow, I'm an idiot, y equals 1/2, or D, x equals 0, y equals 2.
X equals.
Fuck. X equals 1y.
There's a half in there. You guys are dead. So x equals 2. So 2 plus 1 equals not 2. 1 plus 1 equals 2. 1 minus 1 equals 1. Nope.
X equals
X
2y.
0 plus 2 equals. But then you have 0 minus 2. What? This is stupid.
I just want to throw a guess out.
Let's go. What? B?
Well, is it 2 plus 1 equals not 2? I'm going to say C because none of this makes sense.
Okay, we'll go with C.
C is the correct answer.
Woo!
Nice.
I know that's C. This one fucked me up. I wouldn't have figured that out.
What? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, screw you guys.
Yeah. Judging by this test, we're all going infantry, boys. So,
Yeah.
next category: electronics information. Wouldn't be electronic if it doesn't matter. The rotor of a generator moves inside of a circle of A, batteries, B, light bulbs, C, heating coils, D, magnets.
Heating coil?
So let's see here.
Rotor of
The rotor of a generator moves inside of a circle of a magnet, heating coil, light bulb, batteries.
I mean, I would say
I thought heating right off
Heating
the
coil?
bat, but
maybe batteries.
maybe batteries.
Maybe magnets.
Let's say heating.
It's definitely not light
It's
bulbs.
probably batteries, but I'm going to say C, heating.
Is D, magnets.
Okay.
Definitely. Cool. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, an electrical charge creates a magnetic
We're
charge.
not going to be mechanics either. So, all right.
Okay, next category, auto and shop information. Oh, okay. So the coolant in a car flows through the differential, brakes, distributor, or engine block.
Jeez. Engine block?
My brother-in-law is gonna kill me because I don't know this answer.
How the fuck? It's not like we're checking cars out every fucking day. You know what I mean? We're not under the hood. We take that shit in.
Distributor. I'm gonna say the coolant goes through. Is it differential or the engine block?
It's not the brakes, and it's
Yeah.
not. I don't know. I mean, it's.
I say the
It's
engine
definitely
block.
not the brakes.
Go with your instincts, boys.
Engine block.
It's engine block.
Woo!
All right. Next category is mechanical comprehension.
Oh, I thought that's just what we did.
No, you just did
This is
auto
tough.
and shops, those in
Ooh,
cars and
What's the
whatnot.
difference, man?
Mechanical comprehension is just the understanding of principles of mechanical devices. So simple machines, basically. So
Simple.
question 8 is, what simple machine magnifies effort when the handle of this corkscrew is pulled up? So pull the picture up there.
Requires effort.
What simple machine magnifies effort?
Yeah. So is it a lever, a screw, a wheel, or a wedge? So what would that be? What kind of simple machine is the handle of that
It's a
corkscrew?
lever.
It's a screw. That's a lever. Yeah, that's a lever. Is what they're pulling up, but the screw is what they're pulling up.
You're correct. It is a lever.
Yeah. So lever. Yeah.
Okay, this next one's a little visual here, so you're gonna have to. And
God.
this is the final, by the
Ooh.
way. Assembling objects, MEPs, test takers only. So this is for, I don't know, people who love puzzles,
Fags.
I guess.
Don't.
This one looks pretty easy.
I'm gonna
I
say
wanna
D.
Which figure best shows how the objects? No, oh,
You
yeah.
guys can't
Yeah.
see this, but it's shapes that you have to put together.
It's pretty obvious. for this one.
Basically D.
Put them together. Put them together. What do you got?
Am I right?
You are correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Woo. That was the easiest one. I wish the whole test was like that because
I
then I
know.
get them all right.
I'm real good at shapes.
I'm really good at building blocks.
So I don't know shit about math.
I wonder if I could just do daycare in the military.
Does it-
Yeah, I mean, to watch all the kids.
Sure they have that.
Oh man.
Why doesn't little Timmy know 2
So
plus
okay,
2?
so
'Cause
that
I
was
don't.
that was it, right?
Yeah.
That was it. Congratulations, you guys are going infantry. That's what.
Yeah,
But you guys did pretty good. You only missed 2.
Out of 9.
out of 9.
Yeah.
7 out of 9. That's not 80%. It's more
Still-
like 70 something.
Still, that's passing.
Yeah.
But that's only like that's a test to see if you should even take the test.
I know.
I'm
Imagine
sure.
how many we would have gotten wrong if it was a full test.
Oh gosh, it's a long test. It was bad. No, I was never good at.
Okay, well I guess
I
we're
was never
not.
good at the SATs.
Let's not go to the military.
That's probably a good call.
So,
Yeah.
did you ever think about going to the military? Well, you have brothers in the military, right, Travis?
Yeah, I thought I'd go to Army. I want to do Army Rangers because they're gangsters.
Yeah, dude.
And
They
then
are gangsters.
I was medically disqualified because I got that weird pituitary thing.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
that? What's a pituitary?
Pituitary gland is what produces human growth hormone and testosterone. You know, I do that story about that guy kicking me in the head. And,
Yeah.
Oh, and you can't feel anything?
no, I can feel things.
no, but
Oh.
the pituitary. Yeah.
Yeah, I still feel love.
He feels,
Oh.
he feels things.
Feels things.
I can still feel cuddles.
Oh, good.
He's like the juggernaut.
That's crazy, man. That they don't like let. There's people out there like who was I talking to? One of our friends, security guy. What's his name? Tate.
Oh,
That's,
yeah?
that's going. He's like he wanted to be an officer but couldn't because he was colorblind.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That is the thing.
I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. He's like, yeah, just look, cause like if you saw a shirt and someone was running away, and you're like, well, was it a red shirt or was it
Yeah.
you know, what shade of
crazy.
red? You know what I mean?
What sucks is I've heard lots of stories with them not doing that test till after you've done everything else,
Yeah.
and it's like, come
Yeah,
on,
you
man.
get you get like all the way
I've
through,
done
and then they're
my
like,
physical. I'm not physical, but I've done the testing. I've done all this other stuff, and then it's like, nope, you're colorblind. Sorry, you can't. It's like, couldn't you? It's just like getting pulled over. It's like, couldn't you breathalyze me without getting me out of the car to do the stupid walking test first?
yeah,
You know, it's like you have
Yeah.
the machine.
Yeah,
just
just
let's cut the
bust-
guy.
yeah. just bust it. And
Yeah.
dude, I feel like they already know
yeah,
that like they already know that they're gonna arrest you.
yeah.
They just I don't know why they do that. Yeah, it's so stupid. We should have a cop. Well, we could. We're right next to a police station. We could hop right on over there. Hey, officers, would you like to be on Cousins and Sons?
Want to come on over?
You want to come do a quick interview?
We got room.
No bias here.
No bias. That's cool though. I don't know. These tests are interesting. But yeah, it was cool to do this for to make up for our last week's 35-minute.
It was an intense one.
But that one, yeah,
But
we
got
had to do it
figure out
'cause
if we were geniuses.
geniuses and we're not.
Yeah.
But we're not bad together.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. If we were able to go into
All three of us are not bad.
Yeah, with our powers combined, we're Captain Planet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Saving the world one question at a time.
Exactly.
Damn. Well, shit, dude.
So-
Did you guys check out that Chappelle? The new
I still haven't watched all of
You
it.
haven't
really?
watched it?
Dude, it's so funny.
It's
It goes there. So many people are upset.
I can't believe how
At
many
the
people
man.
are very upset.
No,
I was
they're
watching
very
some stuff on
upset.
it last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and and he's like, well, you watch these news anchors, and they come from such a fucking hoity-toity fucking soft world.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I just can't even believe he said those words out loud. I'm like, fuck you, man.
Yeah. You should see what we say in private.
Yeah. Well, they just exist in a world that's a lot softer than ours. Like, it dawns on me when I meet normal people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In general, I'm like, God, you guys are fucking pussy.
Yeah. It's so true. Like an accountant or something.
Yeah, I mean, I was
like,
I was laughing the whole time at it, and I was and it is because it goes back to that truth and comedy of it being true. It's funny because it's true. So when
Yeah,
he
he's just-
says it, it's just like he's just like, I don't know what you're like, and he even like goes
Dude,
back and
it's so
explains things too. You know, like I loved how you haven't got there yet, but he explains that he's able to say some of these jokes because he does them in front of people that he says them in front of. You know, like he's like, if I'm going to do a trans joke or if I'm going to do a white joke or any of this joke, he's like, I'm going to say them first in front of those people. And it's not like I'm just doing it in the safety of my own home kind of thing. He's like, I'm saying that. And then, did you get to the part, Travis, where the phone goes off?
No.
Dude, a phone goes off.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, a phone goes off in the middle of the thing. And he's like, go ahead, answer it, whatever. He's like, kind of thing. But it's like, just watching that makes you realize, like, he doesn't give any fucks, like, because he's like, he could have edited that out, He
Yeah,
could have
exactly.
easily edited that out and it not been in there.
He probably filmed a couple of them.
Yeah,
That
no, that's
probably
what I
wasn't
said. No, that's
the
what I
only
said.
one he
He
filmed.
he could have he filmed a few of them, so he's able to edit it out. But he kept that in there, and it's like go ahead, you can ring, you can, it's like I'm still, and it was a very different style of comedy watching him too in this one, even compared to some of his other. I mean, his most recent ones are all about the same, but as far as it's
I never saw much of his stand-up before recently.
well before, yeah, I didn't
did
see
he
much.
have much stand-up? I mean, I'm sure he did.
Yeah,
did it?
I think I
But
don't
did he
remember
didn't have
seeing
like specials really? Like around the Chappelle show time, did he ever have? Do you
It too, Kill Him Softly, and then
Yeah.
another one, and then he went away, and now he's got like fucking 5 because he
Yeah.
dropped 3 on Netflix
Mm-hmm.
or 4 now.
Yeah. Well, and then there's another one after that one, Travis. That's just it's just the Q&A, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere else.
Yeah,
Where's that
no,
at? Or is it-
it's funny. He makes
didn't
he
watch
makes
that
a yeah, it's pretty cool because he makes a comment like he's like, I just did the show, which the one we see is the one he does in Atlanta, but he also does the same show on Broadway, and in that show he
Oh, that's
he
right.
does the Q&A for them because he's like, guys, I just want you to know you guys paid $700 for this ticket.
That was so funny.
But I did the same show 2 weeks ago for $70 a pop in Atlanta. He's like,
Yeah.
you guys could have flown
You guys
to Atlanta,
Atlanta.
saw the show, and still had money spare.
Yeah, because like the people in the front row paid $800 a ticket.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, I think those theaters charge out the ass.
Yeah,
if
they
you're-
do.
Well, it's Broadway too.
Yeah.
So
So, but yeah, at least there he did, I think, a good probably hour of Q&A afterwards, which then he used that as its own show. For
that's good that he like thinks about cares enough about the audience to do that
yeah,
because he could have just done the show and left.
yeah,
And $800
Yeah,
bucks. You know what I
yeah.
mean? He's like he recognizes that that they spent a lot of money to go
Yeah,
see him
yeah.
on Broadway,
yep,
and
yeah, and he seemed in the Q&A seemed very down to earth. Just like
I've heard nothing but good
chilling,
things.
just kind of he's like everybody hates me. He's like, I love everybody. Like I don't like. He's like, and even the ones I joke about, he's like, you guys give me the stuff to talk about. Like, I'm not like
The tease.
yeah, it's funny stuff, you know. He's just like
The
he's
tease.
like, I'm sorry, like. So I don't know. It's just it is fun for me to watch, especially starting comedy in this time of
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
this
People like him are going to be like the Lenny Bruces of the old days. Like
Yeah.
they're going to kind of they're going to take the bullet, and then
Yeah.
by the time that we're actually doing anything, then no one's going to give a fuck anymore.
Yeah.
I think comedy is like saving the world
Yeah.
well, it's like the only thing that you can go and do what he did,
Yeah,
and like speak your mind
Yeah.
in like a foul way, but true. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
It's fucking true.
Yeah.
Like the LGBTQ stuff that he was talking about.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he nailed that right
Yeah.
on the head. It's like that's exactly how everyone feels.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's not prejudiced or anything like that. Like he has a joke for everybody.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got that whole
And it's all true.
yeah.
It's all
yeah.
it's all true. But like, yeah, I think comedians are like the only thing that can really like break, because like a reporter can't do that because they'll just take you off the network.
Yeah.
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
Yep.
Like podcasts and,
Yeah.
and comedians
Yeah. And I think
are like the
and
only
even
thing
then
you can have
now,
the freedom to
how
like
he talked
speak.
about when he was on Comedy Central and stuff, and it's like there's things he couldn't say and could say, but now it's like I feel like Netflix came to him, like
Oh,
David
yeah, I
came
bet.
to him, so it's like
Yeah, I'm gonna say whatever the fuck
yeah,
I
I'm
want.
letting you know I'm
Okay.
saying that like
I mean, yeah. I mean, they've given Bill Burr specials. And he says whatever the fuck he wants.
Did he just come out with another one?
Maybe.
Yeah, his new one's out right now. I haven't
Yeah,
seen it yet.
I
either.
was gonna text you.
like,
It came out
he does
yesterday.
a very similar thing
Oh, dude,
to
that one's
what
weird.
Chappelle's done, but in a Bill Burr way. Like
Right.
he says just a lot of fucked up shit to make. Prove the point also that
Yeah.
you can say whatever the fuck you want to say. Like
Yeah.
the people losing their jobs over words still pisses me
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
if they're fucking comedians.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
especially if they're comedians.
Especially if,
Like, yeah, how do you feel about Roseanne? Did you?
Roseanne's has a history of racism and conservatism. If no one knew that already,
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So that's why I don't understand why she got so much shit.
it's like what do you? And she does have
And
brain problems.
Yeah, she didn't
There
seem
are
right.
things.
yeah, she's an idiot.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know.
But she's also just a comedian, or
Yeah.
she's a comedian. So it's just
Yeah.
like your comedians just say fucked up shit.
yeah.
Like you as a network should know this.
Yeah. It's like, well, that came out of their mouth, and there's that
I don't
line
know.
that nobody wants to cross nowadays, but people are starting to. And
I feel
And
like
we've
I
talked
kind of
about
felt
that,
bad for
though.
her because I don't think what she said was really that bad. I don't think she knew what she was
no,
saying.
she didn't. It was, and what she said too was, when I read it, I saw it as a joke. I saw it
Yeah.
as her
also,
personality.
I didn't know that woman was black. I thought she was Jewish.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, yeah,
That's what I
no,
thought,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, dude, I don't
I
even
heard
think that like she doesn't look black.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, she
Not
just
even a little. She's about as black as Rachel fucking Dolezal.
Dolezal. Oh my god, I had a conversation about her the other day. What a fucking crazy woman that
Dude,
is.
I love that. That bitch doubled down, man.
What'd she do?
She changed her name to like Izubuke, fucking something like if I were
Has
to
bananas on
if
it.
I was in an improv sketch that was racist and I created an African name, that's what the fuck this name sounds like.
What?
Like if I was just some fucking like redneck in the hills, like, what's your name, Umpuko? But
And you're like,
like,
yeah.
you know, like that. That's
Well, like,
exactly
what?
that's her name.
And that's
what-
something you would think a comedian would do.
I know she legally changed her name to something super African.
Dude, how could you
Double down,
how
triple
could-
down.
She's
on that.
not black.
Well, see, that's what I just don't understand. It's like it's just like how do you do like? So Roseanne Barr gets a fucking show taken away, and they try to destroy her life, but people are embracing this woman that just today I'm black.
Yeah,
You know,
you're one of us.
so, I mean, hey,
So she ran on
she
a
could-
minority ticket. She literally went to. I mean, granted, where she was a senator or whatever, there are no black people.
Oh my god.
well, see, and
that
how
just reminds me of Tropic Thunder.
there's no way you
That
can
just
change
makes
that
me
on a
think
birth
of-
certificate. There's no way that like
Yeah.
you can. Like that's the thing is
Yeah.
like it's
Now
it's such a waste of time because doctors still have to know your actual ethnicity or sex or
Yeah.
whatever that you're trying
Well,
to
now
change.
anybody can figure it out with that dang test. With the
Oh yeah, I sent mine in. By the way,
ooh,
I
almost feel like we should do that.
Wait,
We
what-
should do
what
it on the show.
What test?
my dad got me the 23andMe for my birthday last year. I've sent it in. This is the third time I've sent it in. The first two times they said non-human DNA, and I was like, "Motherfucker, what does that mean?"
I almost believe that, actually.
I mean, maybe I was spitting in it wrong. I don't know. I put extra spit in it this time. I don't fucking know.
So wait, so you just like do a swab or something and then send it in?
You spit in a tube.
What do they tell you?
Um,
Just like your
yeah, but it's also it's an approximation,
Everything
as
you
I've
don't know about
learned.
yourself.
It's like they've went to these places and when they map the human genome and basically like if you share the markers with all these people, that means you're from this region, but that's not actually technically true. It's just an approximation of where you're from.
So did you ever actually find out? Or are you still an
I'll
alien?
know in like
Hopefully,
like
hopefully we'll know in a
probably
few
like
weeks.
10 episodes from now.
Okay, cool.
It's gonna take
Hopefully
like-
by
it
episode
takes a while.
Yeah.
it takes like 8 weeks. Yeah.
Hopefully by
we should do
episode
that.
maybe earlier.
Oh.
Hopefully episode 20. that'd be
I was
cool.
gonna suggest.
Yeah.
So in the comments, tell us if we should do this. I vote yes. I think we need to bring a Ouija board on Cousins and Sons.
Dude, Katie has a Ouija board.
Katie
Perfect.
does
We
have a
got
Wi-Fi.
it. Garen wasn't a fan of it. What do you think, Travis?
Break out the Ouija board.
It's funny. I'm sure she has it
Oh,
right
she
now.
has it right now.
I don't know.
Just
we may
carries the
have
Ouija
passed it
board
away.
around. Good thing we got Katie in the studio today.
I think she's
Is
gone.
it, wait, have you fucked around with a Ouija board though?
I no part of me believes that's real.
See, me either. Me either. That's why I don't have a problem doing it.
Yeah, because it's if I buy a goddamn piece of cardboard at Walmart
You should.
and that summons a demon,
I didn't believe it till I saw Stranger Things.
Oh yeah.
Imagine
makes it real.
put the lights on the wall and start talking
Yeah.
and have them light it up in the background. If that happens, that's when it would be fun.
do you know what? Actually, like originally when the Ouija boards came out, it was had nothing to do with demons or anything like that. It was about telekinetic powers and micro tremors. So in other words, like they wanted to show that like a group connection, right?
Yeah, it's not,
Yeah,
yeah,
so that
that's
you-
what that was.
That you were supposed to like ask.
I
the-
almost believe
yeah.
more in the group connection, like
Yeah.
as far as
And also,
do you mean
someone's always moving it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not moving it. You moving it?
Are you moving it?
No, I'm not moving it.
I'm not moving. I'm definitely moving.
fucking
Dude, I
definitely
got
moving
Yeah,
dude,
I would
my
just-
hand tweaks.
Yeah, man.
I do this.
I would call bullshit right away. And you know what else I would do? It's like if it did move, I'd fuck with that ghost. Just move it over there. Oh yeah, you want that one? How about over here?
We're not talking about that right now. We're
I don't
just-
even know how they work, to be honest. I've never done one because I always thought it was a waste of time.
Do you guys believe in ghosts?
No,
Did we talk about? We talked about. That
we
last
did
week?
talk
You
about
said
this
it
last
last
week.
time.
Yeah. Well, no, just because like I haven't had an experience with one.
Yeah.
It's just it's a fun topic to talk about, and like I've gone looking for trouble. You know,
Yeah.
like in like.
Oh, I'd
it-
love to see some shit, but anytime I've ever experienced
be careful
anything,
with what I
I've
wish for.
I've
Right.
completely proven it to not be. Like
Right.
going to like a super. I was like with all these theater kids when I was a theater major, right? And they're the most dramatic fucking people on the planet. And like, there's just some
true.
weird high pitched noise and stomping, and it was their water heater, man. It was just an old ass water
Yeah.
heater, and just old ass pipes in a Victorian house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like you
You
hear
can
that.
hear-
It's like it's just a rat, dude. It was
Yeah,
a,
no,
it was a
that-
rat
yeah,
that ran
yeah.
across. Yeah,
That's usually my first. That is my first instinct.
yeah.
When I hear
mine
that
is
stuff,
too. Mine
I'm
is
like,
too.
nope, it's the pipes. Nope, it's probably a. Where am I? Oh, it's a rat. Oh,
Yeah,
you know, it's like, oh, what's on the ceiling? What's
Like-
on? It's reindeer. It's reindeer.
The freakiest thing I've seen, and it really wasn't freaky because you could explain it. It was just like, wow, this guy's got some balls for staying here. Is like, you remember that freaking house in Monty, dude? That was like, it was abandoned forever. It like, remember it was like that.
No,
white,
yeah,
Like I don't know. I'm trying to think of how I can explain it. It literally looked like the Adams family home.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It wasn't
And
in
it
town.
Was, it was in town.
Yeah, yeah. But
And
it just
no one
was
tore it
randomly
down.
there.
No one tore it down. No
Yep.
one cleaned it up.
Yep.
No one moved in. But we would like go in there, and most of the time we went in there a lot, and most of the time it was empty. But this one time we went up there was a fucking coffee maker, a pair of boots,
Jesus.
and a cot. And I was like, so I mean, you know, obviously
Squatters.
someone was staying there, but it was just like, yeah, it's like, man, that's a ballsy move.
Yeah.
For one, because like
Everybody
like,
needs.
would you
coffee.
ever stay in one of those haunted hotels? I might do that actually.
I do that.
stay in the
Like, so-
Stanley?
Is that what? I don't know. There's a
Colorado?
few of them, right?
Well, yeah, but Colorado's the Shining.
Oh, I did. Oh, okay. What happened there? What happened there?
It's one of the floors, I think, or the rooms is supposedly. I mean, the whole place I think is haunted, but one of the floors in the rooms is haunted. Hence, that's the movie The Shining was based upon, which is just.
The ghost turned him
haunting.
into an axe murderer.
So what do you think of that?
And then,
Like people,
and then Jack Nicholson shows up.
like so what do you? Okay, so what about the people? What about the people that that like have these experiences like in homes and take it to the media and shit like that? Do you think that they're just like people that went insane, or do you think it's just
want
like
attention, man.
Well, the
Amityville,
the Amityville house. There's people living there again, and they flat out said, "Yep, it's still haunted."
Dude, my favorite
Like
story
they're
is,
just living with it. They're just like, "No, it's still haunted." It doesn't seem like they're like as intense as, of course, the movies and stuff pertain, but they're like, "No, it's haunted." Yeah, I feel there's stuff that is out of place all the time. There's different things here, like
doors open.
yeah. So I'm just like, until you get put in that situation. But again, that's why it's like.
But is it that, or was it a breeze? You know what I mean? Or was it like, I don't know. There's a million different things that.
You know the story of Abigail, the fucking doll?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
No.
My favorite thing is the only people to ever see that doll do anything are the only, it was one fucking guy named Roy. It was like this couple, and
One
he kept,
fucking Roy.
like, he just kept. I feel like he was just fucking with people. Like he just kept saying stuff like, because it's just a Raggedy Ann doll, by the way. And every story is like, Roy runs in the next room and says the doll has scratched him and he's got cuts on his face. I'm like, I think Roy's full of shit.
Yeah, right.
No one else saw that doll do a goddamn thing. And then somebody, they think the doll's dangerous because like some priest came to bless it, and as he was leaving the house, got in a car wreck. I'm like, maybe he was a shit driver.
Oh, we could go down that hole too.
Like
exorcism. What do you think of that? Like demons and stuff. I know Travis don't.
Absolutely not. No, it's
Yeah.
stupid.
I think everything we're talking about
It's all falls into the same.
It's all the same category.
Yeah.
It's until you experience it
right.
That's
But there's definitely like a lot of stories of
there's
people.
tons of stories.
Like,
Yeah, that's where
there's a lot of ghost.
But
stories
that's that's where I think it would be interesting to have. If we can, any scientists out there want to come out here and
or priests.
Yeah, priests,
I mean,
scientists. Because
leave the rape at home.
Yeah,
but like,
but we're here.
Doesn't it strike you as weird that everyone who's ever been possessed is Catholic?
Okay, yes, that is weird.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Like the
That is
only
weird.
Catholics get possessed?
Yeah.
Why?
And that's where it's like it gets scary.
Maybe you're doing something wrong.
Well, it just and it
the
goes
Protestants are just fine eating.
Never not a single possession.
Oh wow. Well,
I think it's just more that they're more apt to believe that stuff because, I mean, Neil deGrasse Tyson said the best when he was talking about God. He said God's an ever collapsing pocket of scientific ignorance. So in other words, ghosts and stuff like that, like possessions, all of that. Now we know things like paranoid schizophrenia and psychosis is a thing.
yeah.
Which they just want to put into one category.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, for all intents and purposes, if I didn't understand, like, drug abuse or stuff like that and what that can do to your brain, I was possessed and kicked a hole in
That's
that
true.
door,
That's a
you know
good.
what I mean?
Yeah. That's
I
a
don't
good point.
remember doing it. I don't remember it happening. But at the same time, I know a demon didn't enter my body and fucking do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I was going a little hard.
Yeah. A little hard on the paint.
And I had to fucking pump the brakes.
Yeah. No, that's a good point.
I was going hard.
Man.
That's always laugh. I think what is this, episode 15? And I think like 5 of our episodes we've gone down the Bible road and
Oh,
ghost
It's
road.
an interesting topic, though. It's an interesting topic.
It's fascinating.
It is, yeah.
It is. And I like smart people's opinion, like Travis.
No, it's
Because it's just like, then
But
'cause
you
you-
hear.
It's also like, I wish I was proved wrong about all the things I don't believe in. I would love magic to be real.
right.
Oh,
That
gosh.
shit would be
That'd be
dope.
cool.
Yeah.
And not just some sad dude showing you how to make a fucking quarter disappear.
Yeah.
Like, real deal. Like, I want to be able to wield a sword of power
Right?
Yeah.
and slay a demon. That sounds fucking metal as hell. That sounds great.
Oh yeah.
But no, it's never going to happen.
No, it never.
I wish it would. I think that'd
That'd be cool.
I wish I could see
Or
a
like
ghost.
fly. That'd be cool to fly.
Fuck
right?
yeah.
I mean, we could do that.
I
But not on
love
our
the
own.
movie. One of my
Yeah.
favorite movies is I love the American version of Constantine. With
yeah.
with old Keanu.
Oh yeah. Which one was that? Constantine.
Constantine is the one where
Oh,
he
it's
died,
the
went to
exorcism.
hell, and he came back, and now he could see demons. He always was
Yeah.
able to see demons.
That's right. That was a good one. That was a
He
good one.
smoked the entire movie.
Oh, I know. Didn't he like pick up a smoking habit after that movie or something? Or was he always a smoker?
I
can't
think he was
remember.
always. A
I heard
smoker.
something about
Yeah.
fucking something. I don't know.
It's probably the only bad thing he does.
I think most people in Hollywood seem to smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them
You just
do.
have to lie about it because it makes moms
Yeah.
in Ohio
Oh my
upset.
gosh! Oh no! Not another one.
Like,
gotta
oh my
think
God,
about
did
the
you
children.
find out? Did you hear Anne Hathaway? She picked up cigarettes.
She picked it up. She's been doing it for years, but you just found out about it.
Yeah, no, it is kind of crazy how many of them do smoke. It just, well, I think it's just probably long hours and stuff. You know, you have
It's
rain.
delicious.
And it's delicious.
It's probably the only time they get a break.
Marlboro, reach out.
Smoke break.
We could use carton. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Travis, send Travis a
I
carton.
need a carton of Marlboro Lights and a Johnny Cupcake 3XL T-shirt.
Yes.
Okay, we need. Yeah, we'll
Keep
get
this coming,
two
keep this coming.
Johnny Cupcake, 3XLs, and a couple cartons of smokes. It's no sweat off their sack, right? You know,
That'll be fine.
Marlboro, they can handle it.
I'm a Marlboro man.
Yeah, well, just DM us.
It's in the carton down below.
yeah, right.
Send us some coupons.
Yeah, or something. Yeah, God. I love
P.O.
it.
Box
God.
Police
Sitting here
Station.
talking about you. Wasting our fucking time. But
That's funny.
yeah,
Are you feeling better this week?
I'm feeling a lot better,
I thought you died.
dude. I thought I was dying.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you know,
He was. He had no voice by the weekend either.
I was like, I think this is AIDS. It probably is. But it turns out it was just a cold.
Hey, that's what
Thank
got him back in the day. Just a
Well,
common
That's
cold.
true. Well, see, that's what I was
Colds.
scared of. And see, I'm not. Yeah, I don't think I've been to the doctor in like 5 years. I don't believe in it.
No.
I don't believe in it. I think it's a scam. You know what I mean? I think it's a scam.
He even has. You have health insurance.
I do.
Yeah.
I could go if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Now you do. Before
I
you did it.
That's true.
So before it was a scam, but also because you didn't have the money for the scam.
For the scam. Yeah. But
now it's just
now
like,
it's just-
I've been lasting this long.
now
Why not?"
I'm just hanging on to my pride.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like,
I mean, yeah. For
even if-
yours, it's a
dude,
matter of
it's
if
so funny.
you get hurt.
I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to wait, not go to the doctor ever, unless it's a force. Like, I didn't want to go to the doctor one time when I had kidney stones, and Garen's like, "No, get your ass in the car. We're going to the doctor."
Because we didn't know it was
we didn't know if
kidney stones.
No, we didn't know it was kidney stones, and you're right. It could have
Yeah.
been my spleen
Yeah.
or
Appendix.
or appendix. My appendix could have burst. Or
Yeah.
something. Isn't that what you said?
Yeah.
Because that happened to you, right?
Yeah. Well, it almost burst, but yeah, no, the pain you were in, I was like, we better go just in case, because if it explodes, you poison yourself,
Is that what happens?
Yeah.
Then you just die.
pretty much.
There's no
Good
stopping
percentage. A good percentage of time. My mom's bursted.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Appendix?
Damn.
Yeah,
What-
it'll fuck you up, man. They just. Oh, by the way, I've been trying to make this into a bit on stage, but I can't think of really that many funny things about it. I had a gallstone when I was 16, right? And they took my gallbladder out. And then I woke up and they said, "Oh, by the way, we went ahead and took your appendix out too." And most people don't realize, and I didn't realize because I was like 16 when this happened. They're completely opposite sides of the body.
Yeah, they are.
They were just
right there, dude.
They were just fucking wiggling around in me.
It's like
They never told me I was a minor.
You also don't have a heart anymore.
They
Just
just.
it's like, well, we had some extra time.
I know. I'm like, what else did you take?
Did you charge me for it
Right.
too?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
what?
I
I
really
wonder
don't know.
what
They
else
said it was they called it a 2-for-1 organ deal. I'm like,
What?
motherfuckers, don't take my shit.
Just like,
Was this in Ohio?
it's like my daughter needs this.
Everyone I've told that
Take
to
that, put it in the freezer, put it on ice.
That seems
for
illegal.
years, I didn't think it was weird until I said it on stage like last year sometime, and someone went, "Yeah, they can't do that."
That's not allowed.
I was like, "What?"
That is so fucking funny.
What? Yeah. It's one thing if they're on the same side.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, while we're here.
Yeah,
But it's like,
but
you know
even
something?
then-
Pretty
You know
different,
something? We're running ahead of schedule. Let's cut the other half open. Take this shit out.
Apparently, my gallstone was the size of like almost a plum,
Wow.
real big. And I don't think.
How's that been treating you? Because my stepdad had it taken out.
I mean, I
his
guess
gallbladder taken out.
I can't remember what I even felt like before it. Honestly, I mean, 16. You know.
So you had a gallstone. You had your gallbladder taken out, or
yeah,
just your
dude,
gall?
gallstones are fucking crazy because they
What is a
flare.
gallstone? There's so
It's
much
just
to
it
know.
just shoots like poison into your body like
Oh.
every day, and they flare up. And I shit you not, it was like 7 in the morning. Dropped my girlfriend off at school because I was a baller and I had
He's
a girlfriend in high
big
school.
pimping.
And then I immediately threw up in the parking lot. Went, well, I'm going home. And then every hour on the hour, woke up and threw up, and then like thought I was going to die. It was terrible. It's still one of the worst pains I've ever been through.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, they thought I was having a heart attack because I was a pudgy little
And he can
16-year-old
handle
fuck.
pain.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things. It's internal.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
fucks
a
you
different
up,
pain.
man.
Is that internal?
Yeah.
It's like I'm pretty hardened.
Yeah.
See,
Well,
I-
with his kidney stones, he was dying.
Oh, I was
That's why
dying.
he
I
couldn't
was
barely.
dying,
he was.
dude.
Didn't you sleep at your work or something like that?
Oh
that
yeah,
night?
dude, because it
You couldn't
happened
even,
at work.
Yeah, you couldn't even drive, or like
I
you
couldn't drive. I stayed in my car like that night,
Yeah,
and I was just like
you walked in, hunched over, sweating,
sweating, dude.
Oh,
drenched in
man.
sweat.
Sweating, dude. And like yeah, it was a bad time. And like which was crazy because I don't know, I had like done a juice fast that day. I think
Yep.
I was like I was chugging mad orange juice just all day long.
So not good for you.
Is it not?
Oh,
Well,
no.
there you go. Maybe
well, the
that's what
orange juice,
caused
the
it.
calcium. It was the calcium. We
Oh,
think we
'cause it's the
figured out the
calcium
calcium.
buildup.
Yeah,
Fuck them.
yeah. But coffee does the same. I found out.
Well, it hasn't happened to me since then. And to be honest,
Yeah, but they said
I-
it can, right? Once you have it once, it's actually more.
I mean, knock on wood.
Yeah, I know, but I
But-
remember finding that out that day, being like, once you have it once, it kind of the sediment is in there, so it can
By
build
the way,
up.
knocking on your wood is the easiest way to dislodge a kidney stone. Waka waka.
Waka waka.
Oh, really?
Oh.
No, not really.
Uh,
It's really
well-
bad. It was I thought it'd be way funnier.
Actually, I just thought it was true.
Bad
you can't tell things to us, Travis. We believe it
They
instantly.
can't all land.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was terrible though, and I never did pass them. They must have just broke down in my body.
No, I know because
So that's also
I
a
remember
good thing.
taking you, driving you there, thinking it was that, and they're like, no, it's just kidney stones. So here's some pain meds, and have a good life. Like,
You know what?
Go
Our
home.
landlord at the time I told him that happened. I was like, yeah, I was in the hospital last night because, or today rather, or whatever it was, because of kidney stones. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, I wouldn't. He's like, next time you get them, don't go to a kidney store. Just go buy a 30-pack of beer and just like piss them out. It's like, okay.
that's funny.
I never did do that.
I
Dude,
remember
the
you-
last
you and
thing you
so
want
much-
to do when you're in that much pain
Yeah.
is drink beer. Dude.
Yeah, or just even
Or drink anything.
yeah, because I remember you laying in so much pain, just like to go pee.
Just sweating.
Yep.
It's like, oh, dude, it felt like
on
knives
on
in
a
my-
blow-up bed.
on a blow-up bed. The most uncomfortable thing you could be in pain on.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not.
Yeah.
There is the the floor, the ground floor in Nam. I'm sure that wasn't comfy. The ditch in Nam.
Second base. Second. Ditch and nom.
The dishes were 6
Blow up
feet
bed.
deep.
Man,
We
I was
called
thinking,
them graves.
yeah, dude,
No one got in. No one came out.
dude, that'd be crazy to be in Nam, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm
Yeah. Just imagine that. I was watching Across the Universe. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
It's pretty dope. When he gets sent off to Nam,
Vietnam.
Vietnam, well, the war in Vietnam.
Robin Williams
That-
made it seem fun.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be a chill job to have. Maybe that's what we could do.
Maybe that's what we can do.
Like Travis, we'll
We
just
still
start out.
have that.
Hey, yeah, listen, we're not
Cousins
gonna
and Sons,
we didn't
go to
pass
war.
the ASVAB, but like we have a podcast.
Yeah.
We give the troops entertainment.
Cousins and Sons at war.
Told you a USA tour.
We were thinking about that. We were talking about.
Oh, we were
doing
talking about that yesterday. Oh yeah, let's talk about that actually. Yeah, Travis, would you ever want to do it? How good have you ever done a clean show?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think?
I don't like them.
You don't like it? So you,
I mean, I'll do it. None of my material is technically dirty. I just love the word fuck.
Yeah.
See,
Like, it's just in my vocabulary heavily. That it's like, what are we, fucking children? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I just,
And is
I don't
when it comes
understand-
to clean jokes, is it more of the language as far as like cussing, or is it like I can't even talk about like smoking and
no,
stuff?
you can do that. Like,
You know what, sex?
the only thing I think that actually justifies a dirty set, and honestly, if you're doing corporate gigs, it's totally up to interpretation or whatever.
Yeah.
But like TV friendly, like you can talk about fucking, but you can't just be like, "Then I stuck my dick in her pussy."
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you can't be like vulgar and fucked up like that. But
you can say something
you
like,
can say like I had sex with a woman. You can say stuff like
so
that.
you know, we
Yeah.
fooled around.
I filled the rap,
Something
you
like
know,
that.
because
Yeah.
we were talking about that yesterday because of just possibly having, you know, a cleaner version of whatever set we have for those opportunities. You know, that way, if that door comes, we have something to go
It seems
through
like there's
with.
a lot of work out there for clean sets or or clean comics. But
Yeah.
I mean, not every just because you're doing a USO tour and have clean
Yeah.
bits doesn't
Yeah.
mean you're a clean comic.
No, yeah.
necessarily.
Well, and I was telling Steele about this. There's a guy here the other day. I don't know his name, and he could be somebody like everybody knows, honestly. But he did his set, and again, it's an open mic, so you're not judging based upon that. But as he gets off, someone asks him like, "What do you do for work?" Like on stage, like goes around like, "Hey, what do you guys do? What do you do?" And he said he's a comedian, and we're like, "No, but really though, what do you do?" Kind of thing. He's like, "No, I'm a comedian for 15 years." He's like, "I've been doing it for," and he's like, "It took about 4 years to start like fully doing it."
Mark Shapiro.
Was that him? Was
That's
that
his name. Yeah.
Yeah. There it is.
There it goes.
He's a working road comic, but he also like. I mean, you can make money at this on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he said he does a lot of, he doesn't do any colleges anymore because he's just outdated that. Like he doesn't do, but he'll do corporate, he does a lot of corporate stuff.
Style.
Yeah. So I'm just like, but it was funny. Everybody in the audience was just like, wait, what? You get paid to like, wow, you're doing stuff better. And he's like, well, I've been doing it for 15 years, And we're like, oh, well, and that's what got me to think too, where I'm like, okay, like just so that,
Yeah. I mean, I technically do this full time and it took me 10 and I'm not getting paid a lot. But in the next 5 years, there's no reason for me not to be getting paid a lot.
Oh yeah,
and I agree.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
100%. Like if
I don't know,
if we
talking
do
like some
anything,
Kevin Hart shit, but-
we're here to just to push you forward, even because it's like we
Jump on
see
this Travis train.
Yeah, I mean, we see
Yeah.
your talent, and we're like, we
We want our
our
careers sewed to your coattail.
even if we do a 10-minute set each to open for you every time,
Yeah.
we'll just be there. I mean, I know you have plenty of people to open for you, but we're here just like if we even have a good enough set to be on that list of being like, hey, boys, we need you to come with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where
And
even
you guys are cuddly. so.
exactly that's
Oh,
the point.
dude, we're the cutest.
And it was
Just adorable.
and we thought about that too for with my sister going to the Navy and stuff. I don't know if the time frame's gonna add up, but we were like, well, we're not cool enough, and or that's to join the military or go down that road. But I was like, but the option of us doing a tour,
That would be dope.
it would
That'd be
be cool. Like
It's a way of giving back.
yeah, giving back. And if it just happened to work out, if she was stationed and we happen to be that, the crew, which would be, I mean, it's all pish posh. And
I mean,
I
yeah.
think the cutoff for military is
Yeah.
The
35.
chances of
Yeah,
us ending
yeah.
up where your sister's at is probably pretty low.
yeah, but I'm saying like,
Yeah.
again, it just gave me that thought of like giving back. 'Cause
Well,
we
I mean,
see,
do they-
Steve
they put-
Simone does it. He's done it a few times. So
They bring you out to ship on those things? Like,
I think
they bring,
s-
they
I
might,
think
why
some
not,
of 'em,
right?
yeah.
To carry or
You do get
something?
flown in a helicopter.
yeah,
Oh, that's probably,
you
yeah,
do.
get flown
Yeah,
in.
Yep. Courtney just got
Good job.
back.
Yeah, but she was like on land though.
No, she did like four I think 4 or 5 bases on land.
Yeah.
But I mean, a few times she was in helicopter. She got to
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Helicopter you in?
helicopter. Some of them she had to even get. I look like full uniform
This
to
is
like.
gonna sound terrible,
uh,
but I wonder when a terrorist is gonna infiltrate comedy
and-
to go
oh,
commit an act of terror
an act. Hey,
at a military
that's
base.
something. Hey, again, it's
Here, just something to look out for, military.
yeah.
I'm not giving anyone ideas. I'm giving you
something to
a
look for.
scenario.
Yeah. Well, it kind of goes to what Chappelle was talking about, doing the whole shootings at school drills and being like, you do realize
Yeah,
you're
just
giving them.
So that was so
He's
funny.
like,
Did
so
you see that part?
everyone's gonna go.
So yeah, exactly. Everyone's gonna go in that room. Cool. Good to know. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like other people are coming in and shooting up our children.
No.
The children are
That's why-
shooting up
Yeah.
the children.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's just like
Fucking stupid.
it's like I don't know.
Yeah, I get tornado and earthquake drills because hey, who are you letting know? Like
There's no sentient tornadoes.
yeah.
It's not like Zeus released the fucking Titans
Yeah.
or something like that.
But you doing that kind of drill, it's like, yeah, I get it. That is where we are. But at the same time, I'm sorry, you're telling.
You're just fucked. I
Yeah.
mean,
Like,
you're fucked.
Yep.
But like, yeah, that's why. I mean, the only other thing is arm the teachers.
Yeah.
Like that's the only other thing. The only thing that could stop a gun
Yeah.
is a gun.
Yeah. And
And
that
even then,
I wouldn't give the teachers guns because
they're shooter
all
kids,
my
right?
friends that are teachers are fucking idiots.
oh, that's true. Can you imagine Brett Eby?
He just gets mad one time. Just
Or that.
yeah.
Just like okay.
Anger.
I don't know. I don't think we should militarize anything either. Like, it does worry me sometimes that like everything's gonna have a fucking barbed wire fence around it
Yeah.
Right.
with a
yeah.
metal detector and guns. I'm like, hey, how about you just calm down on all the really powerful gun making? You know,
Yeah.
for the I mean, I love gun. My own thing is I've always had trouble saying I don't like the ban gun stuff because I love guns. They're my favorite. They go boom boom and it makes me happy. I'm also white trash as shit, and probably shouldn't even.
Oh,
own
I
it,
love, I
you know?
love, I love guns.
I'm
dude.
prone to getting mad from time to time.
Anger.
Yeah, and I don't think I think if you own a gun, you should be calm and
Collected.
not a piece of shit. Yeah,
Calm, collected, and not a piece of shit.
yeah, absolutely.
Which is hard to come by in this day and age.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the case,
Seems to be.
cops wouldn't be fucking douchebags
Yeah.
if that was the case.
Yeah,
But they not all of them.
not
though.
all.
We
of
know
them,
a lot of good
Yeah,
cops.
I know a
I know,
lot
there's
of
some good
cops that are
dudes.
good,
Mhm.
but like,
But it just sucks
but
too.
then again,
It goes down. It goes to like, I mean, the same thing with race and gender and all this. It's like you just everybody likes to generalize.
yeah, it's easy to
Things,
do that.
you know?
It's easy to do that.
Yeah.
That's what, you know the mayor of New York, Rudy Giuliani, or old mayor of New York, you know,
Yeah,
big Trump
Rudolph.
supporter guy,
Rudolph.
old Rudolph. He tried to use the phrase. He said, he's like, "Hey, there's a couple bad apples, but that doesn't spoil the bunch." I was like, "You do realize the phrase is a few bad apples spoils the bunch, right?" That's the actual phrase. Because if there's a couple bad
But,
apples,
you know
it makes
what?
the rest go bad.
Yeah, and it's true. At least socially. Yeah, because the cops do not have the best reputation these days. It's funny is the gangsters have a better reputation than the cops.
Isn't it all gangsters? They all started as
I mean, they're all
gangsters.
a gang.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's why. I mean, even gangsters know they can't beat the law.
Yeah.
Law's thug as fuck.
That's true.
Thug life for sure.
Nobody's above the law.
Nobody.
Are you
I eat justice for breakfast.
Are you hosting Wednesday? Are you hosting
Yeah, all day. Yeah.
all day, every day?
All day.
I think we're gonna go to the cafe.
we're gonna do one.
It's really nice.
We'll go
Have,
to
have you done a set there yet?
No, I did the show.
Oh,
How
I
was
yeah.
that?
hosted
How
the
was
show.
that?
It was great.
How many minutes did you do?
8.
8 minutes. Okay.
I think I did 8, but I think I
Everybody
almost
does
did.
7.
I think I may have done fucking 10. Joe was forgetting to light me and stuff, but everyone else got 7.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay.
It looked packed. It looks like a good show.
So, people could just walk in off the streets there,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and they can just sit down. They don't have to pay to get in or anything.
No.
It's good stuff, dude. I want to go check it out.
It's smart though, because it's like no tickets, and then like people can order food and coffee and shit like that.
yeah. So he's got that side hustle.
But I mean, like, I think that place has a lot more potential. Like, these places kind of like gave him the finances so he could eventually open that place, and that place will eventually evolve into a club.
Into a club. Yeah. Does he want to do it at that specific spot?
I don't think so. I
It
think,
it's too small, isn't it?
It's-
yeah,
He's just testing out all these waters. He's doing all of these are testers. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Which is, hey, smart. If he can do it, it's smart.
yeah. Especially to have like he's the only place in town that's actually utilizing the talent that supports the place.
Oh yeah,
Not a single person on this show wasn't a fourth wall regular,
Yeah.
that's smart.
Yeah.
and all the fourth wall regulars happen to be really fucking good.
Yeah,
too.
I've
Yeah.
noticed that too. Like again, I mean, we haven't been to a lot of different places for the regular stuff, but like, the later sets we've done here and stuff, and like then seeing who was on that show, I was like, yeah, that's a heavy hitting show, which is crazy to see the community of stand up and to know like, yeah, everybody probably knows of those guys, but there's a majority who probably don't even know who they are. And it just goes to
Yeah.
show like there's so much talent.
So much.
You
talent. It's almost discouraging.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just because it's just like fuck, dude.
it's
If
discouraging.
this guy's still freaking grinding it
Yeah.
out, fuck. I mean, I feel that way about you, Travis.
Thanks, Boo Bear.
Just like, oh, of course.
Yeah. Which is, it's discouraging, but I see it as a bar to like, okay, cool, like
Yeah, it's a bar.
it's,
And dude, another thing too, it's like about who you know and who you put yourself in front
Yeah.
of. That I
Mhm.
mean, it's just like, it's why we're blessed to know Steve Simone.
yeah.
That like puts, he's in front of people that
Mhm.
are whatever. But
Sure. I love the talent level out here. I like it because I got real stagnant in Ohio
Yeah.
oh yeah,
because it's really not that
Yeah,
hard to be
I'd
the
be-
best comic in Dayton.
Yeah.
well yeah, and you can't like it's just like sports too. I mean, if you're the best guy, you better go somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
exactly. And it's like I like. There were a lot of moments where I was like, yeah, I'm probably one of the best comics here.
Yeah.
There's obviously like I don't want that to ever discourage. Like, there's like a handful of people there that are fucking great. But that was by my standard 5 years ago. Actually, one of these guys who's won a lot of competitions and stuff, he came out here and he did a mic here, and I was like, oh, fuck, this guy's a hack.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
This guy's a hack.
He did a couple jokes that I heard other comics do. I was like, oh shit, he's even a joke stealing hack.
Damn.
Wow.
See, I can't.
So
I still
it's ridiculous, yeah.
I still can't wrap my head around that the joke stealing thing.
Jokes, dude. I can barely say my own jokes confidently.
I know
let alone
exactly.
Somebody else's.
I'd be like so, like
Yeah.
But even like Travis, like you were saying, Middle America, how people are ripping off Ron White. I just don't understand that.
Oh yeah, all the time.
It's like I thought all you did in Middle America is watch Netflix.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
How do you not know it's stolen?
But see, what sucks is they're like making money off it. Can they get in any sort of trouble for that? Just not really,
okay.
right?
In the back alleyway.
I mean, yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if like they ever could sue. Like if you change enough, it's like if they do your joke verbatim, then yeah, I think you can sue them. But
Yeah.
then again, there's nothing protecting stand-up jokes like at all.
That's
Not
which is
really.
crazy.
Well,
know,
I mean,
It's not crazy, but it's not like it is like you have music, you know.
yeah, but the
where-
music's recorded and then it's documented and then it's performed. Unlike this, it's performed and then documented.
No,
During a
I get
performance
how
that
that
way.
works, but like even us recording it and putting it on iTunes or something like that,
Yeah.
it's now documented.
Now it is.
But even then, you stealing that, there's still not.
I mean, you could tweak it.
no
Well,
one's
'cause-
actually
and
found the fine line
I
between
also-
whether or not it's stolen or if it's like, well, I mean, he tweaked the word, you know?
Well,
He
you know-
tweaked the way he said it. You said you
Yeah.
got drunk in a bar in Ohio. He said he got drunk in a bar in Colorado.
Yeah.
Right.
This ending was exactly the same.
Same.
But because he changed one word, it's not
I
stolen.
know. I don't know what the line is.
Well, see, and I think there's a lot of
legally.
parallel thinking too.
Yeah.
Like where it's just like,
That's
oh
why I
well,
only try to talk about my family and stuff and
Yeah.
me because like I probably share a lot of opinions about stuff like I don't know, like ghosts or shit like that.
sure.
Right? Like I'm sure someone's thought of it. Like I don't know, a joke similar enough about that topic. So when I see people get up there and be like, "Plenty of fish is weird, right? Tender, am I right?" I'm like, everyone's written that joke.
Yeah.
Joke's gone. It's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, yeah. What was I gonna say? Who was having some beef like that? That was I know who it was. Well, I think it was Rogan and what's that? Dane Cook. I think it was Dane Cook and someone else, but I think it was Rogan and Dane Cook. Like Rogan,
Oh, a while ago.
maybe it wasn't Rogan, but it was a while ago.
Dane Cook and Louis C.K.
It was that's what it was. Yeah, it was Dane Cook and Louis C.K. Which
Oh, yeah.
they actually like had a podcast about it. Like like I think Louis brought him on his podcast.
It's the way you do it.
Oh no, it was
and called his ass out.
Yeah.
And Dane kind of just I kind of got Dane's side of it too. It's just like parallel thinking. I don't know. I mean, we just like had a joke about a topic that everyone knows about.
Yeah. And like you said, there's so many, you know.
And it's hard. Like even I've heard like Rogan and other comics talk about that. Like when they're in the moment and they're riffing on something or whatever, and they say something, they're like, "Oh fuck, dude, did I just take that from someone?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And now us doing it even for
You
as
know
long
what,
as we
though?
have, I'm like, did I think so? I try to
Riffing's
keep it
one
to
thing.
me.
Like I think that I've maybe taken at least premises from riffing before on accident, but also
Sure.
like I'm not making
take a
$10,000 from
Yeah.
this, but I'm not
Yeah.
making a bunch of money from a special.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'd never record that. It was a riff.
Right.
Like that's something fun to do while you're in Utah.
Yeah.
Expand on someone
Yeah.
else's idea just in the moment because it'll be funny.
Okay.
But like,
I could see that.
because I think that's different than like I can't believe the fucking balls on people
Yeah.
to like enter a competition or record a stolen joke on Netflix. Are you fucking out of your
Yeah.
mind?
Like
Yeah.
that's some sociopath.
Well, especially a competition or sorry, like a festival.
Yeah.
Where you're around
Yeah.
other comics. Like it'd be one thing to do a show at some bumfuck place, Ohio,
Yeah.
where nobody's watching TV.
Yeah.
But like, or paying attention to comedy or what, they're
Mm-hmm.
not watching, but like comedians are fans of comedy.
Yeah.
They're going to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're right. Like the nerve, the balls.
So I remember this. It really takes the wind out of the sails too of the comic. Because I remember I was in Dayton and this new young kid around my age when I first started got there and was just murdering. I was like, oh shit, awesome. Someone else, some other good comic out there. I'd love to work with this guy. And then someone walks up to me, like the son of the club owner, and was like, that's a blah blah set verbatim, and then showed me the video, and he had stolen verbatim some old comic set, and I was like,
Wow.
fuck. And like it was so
Check
old
you
and
when you're
obscure,
down.
but this guy, he's the fucking
real.
son of the owner of a comedy club. He's heard all the
Of
comedy.
course, he's heard it all. Yeah.
And he was
It's like, who else is
verbatim.
gonna know?
Yep.
That's so lame.
Speaking of son of the comet of a club, I met the son of the ha.
Oh, Jack Jr. I've
Yeah,
heard
dude,
he's a nice guy.
he's a really cool cat.
I
Yeah.
still have not met him somehow.
You still haven't met him?
really?
I met him actually a year and a half ago before I started comedy. So I mean, he wouldn't remember me, but met him. And then you just said still you.
Yeah,
met him.
who did I meet him from? Oh, I know. Kyle Irby, dude.
Cool.
Yeah, because Bobby and I were at the store. Kyle stopped in, or we saw Kyle, and then he came up and talked to Kyle and introduced us that way.
I
Irby's
can't wait
great.
to actually
Yeah,
talk to him and stuff and meet with him later. And speaking of comedy and kind of transitioning, Travis, you have a show September 11th, which when this airs
Yeah.
will be in 2 days. So that's why I'm promoting that. I know you have a
Nothing's
show
like
this weekend.
Storytelling show. I'm
Really?
going to tell a story of when the police beat me up.
Oh,
hashtag
I
never
like
forget.
that story.
So you're at the Clubhouse main stage. In
Where's the
Vermont
clubhouse,
Avenue.
by the way?
Oh, also this Saturday, that show, I know it'll pass by the time you air this, but it got changed to, instead of the normal space, it's the arena stage. So a much bigger
Ooh.
stage.
Nice. Well,
Well, wait, where's this? What's this place called?
It's called the Arena.
arena.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the name of it.
Yeah,
that's
for
for the one on the
new one
7th.
he's doing on the 7th, but
Oh,
he's got one
okay.
on the 11th.
What's
Yep.
the one on the 11th called?
That's called Drunkalogs.
Yeah, Drunkalogs.
But the
Clubhouse main stage.
clubhouse. Where's the clubhouse?
Actually, I have no fucking idea.
It's in Vermont. It's off Vermont.
Oh, so it's in Hollywood.
It's in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think that sort of
Is it- is
wraps
this-
it up for another one of our
Oh, it went by
experience. It
fast.
went by so
I
fast.
thought we were
Good
only
hour.
15 minutes.
You
in.
never see the numbers. That's why I have to write it down.
Oh yeah. Oh, you did.
Yeah,
I watched you do
I know
that.
you did.
I
And
was
then
like,
you're
what
like,
is
"Oh,
he
what is it?"
doing? What
But
is he doing?
yeah. But
Do it over there.
thank you guys again for listening. Go check out Travis. Keep
Yeah,
watching
you
and let
check
us
out
know.
Travis. Give us a
And,
follow, subscribe,
Remember,
all that shit. Don't
talk
talk
about
about
it,
it. Be about
be
it.
about it.
Fucking subscribe, motherfuckers.
It's not what you wanted from me. Been trying to make sense of my mistakes. My mistakes, yeah.
Hey, you guys. Thanks for watching this episode. Please hit that subscribe button. Go follow us on all the social medias: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
And remember, if you want to go the extra mile, you can also support us over on Patreon, where in the future we'll be able to get unreleased content and content that nobody else can see. And remember, guys, don't talk about it.
Be about it. Peace.